Well, good evening, everybody. I'm First Alert meteorologist Jeff Ray, and thank you for joining us on the stream here on CBSNewsTexas.com. Another hot one for the third day in a row, record high. Not just any high temperature, by the way. We hit 110. Now, the previous record was 106, so we shattered it. But 110. So that ties for the hottest day of the year, because it was 110 yesterday, which is the hottest temperature we've had over the last decade. I'm going to show you, of course, August so far, which is the hottest August on record as so far. I know we have 5 days left, but back-to-back days, 110 or higher, that hasn't happened since 1980. So unusually hot, to say the least, this week, where we've had, of the last 8 days, 6 of them have been records. We did have some pop-up thunderstorms, and down in Comanche County, there was even a little hail reported with it. And you can see some activity tried to go across Denton, trying to make its way into the Metroplex, but died out. Rainfall totals were not very generous, but I tell you, the coverage wasn't so bad by the time you got up into Wise County, up into Young, up into Bowie and Gainesville, the cities there. They also reported a little bit of rain, but none got into the Metroplex. 41 days now without measurable rain at DFW. Last time it rained was July 16th. But there is a chance there might be some rain tomorrow at the airport. I mean, a 20% chance, because the weather pattern is about to change. That heat dome is pushed off to the west, opens up the door for this front to slide through in a low pressure system. So we wake up tomorrow with the winds turning to the north. Now there's going to be some rain, unsettled weather behind it. It's going to come through the Metroplex and all of North Texas. So we're talking about 20 to 30% chance of rain. It's 30% chance on Monday, 20% chance for tomorrow. So it's not going to be a generous rain, but there will be some rain across North Texas and a few thunderstorms. And we get into Monday, and honestly, the forecast models are just all over the place about Monday. They can't seem to decide if a little surface low forms or if we get into a system off to the west that moves in. But anyway, we're going to put it at a 30% chance of rain on Monday. It will certainly be cooler. Now, forecasted rainfall is going to be pretty spotty over the next 2 days, but at least there's a chance, right? For the rest of the evening, at least till 9 p.m., an excessive heat warning for all of North Texas, but it gets ramped back tomorrow because you start seeing these temperatures in the 90s along the Red River. It's still very hot down to the south. In fact, we're still talking from Corsicana, Athens, and Anderson County that we're going to have an excessive heat warning. But in the orange there are heat advisories, and that does include Johnson, Ellis, and Kaufman counties for tomorrow. But this week we have averaged almost 107 degrees each day. And that's just remarkable. This is what we're going to average next work week, about 97.5. Believe it or not, these would all be highs slightly above normal for this time of year. It's just going to appear much cooler. Keep in mind, we are forecasting a 100-degree day tomorrow, and it just depends if the airport gets any rain. This is a high-pressure dome trying to build back up at the end of the week into next weekend. Labor Day weekend, it's not going to be nearly as strong, but it will produce 100-degree days for us as we head into the holiday. Here's the forecast for the next 10 days. Enjoy a work week in the 90s, and then a weekend, including Labor Day, where we're in the triple digits again. We're keeping a close eye. Tropical depression 10. It's probably going to become a hurricane on Tuesday. Category 1 hurricane is forecasted to hit Florida on Wednesday. The forecast model is still pretty wide range, but the Florida Panhandle or Big Bend area seems to be the course. That would be Wednesday, so we'll keep an eye on that. Here's your 7-day forecast. It's headed off towards the northeast as that system heads across Florida, so no chance of rain from it. That's why we have a dry workcast. Really got a couple days of rain chances, then starting Tuesday, just dry weather all the way into Labor Day. Join us at 10 o'clock for a full forecast and an update on the news.